Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhaimin bin Muhammad Azman, and my matric number is 2120207449. Today, me and my group members will make a discussion entitled "Which is the biggest teenage problem with parents?" Before we go through this topic, let me introduce my group members.
Alright. My name is Muhammad Fatul Anas bin Arfazal, and my matric number is 21202071.
Hi, my name is Mama Aqil bin Rasli. My matrix number is 2120200720.
Before we discuss this topic, allow me to give a little introduction on this topic. As we already know, in the world, especially in Malaysia, every day they will definitely have problem between parents and children, especially teenagers. This happen due to some issues, and those issues will be discussed together. First teenage problem with parents is money allowance. Money and allowance are a very important thing when a person has reached the age of adolescence, as they need enough money to live and pay tuition fees, especially those who have entered university. Sometimes some of the students have their own saving to support themselves because they do not want to burden their parents, but their saving may not enough, which make them have to ask for money from their parents to support themselves while studying. If the teenager or student come from a wealthy family, they may not have money problem. But if the student come from a difficult family or known as B40 in Malaysia, or they have many siblings, they may have financial issue. Parents also need to be aware of what their children spend so that they are not extravagant in spending. Parents need to make sure their children prioritize needs over wants, as this is the most effective way for a person to save their money. If their children wants to work side jobs to earn money, parents need to support them because they know their real problem, and sometimes their son or daughter don't want to tell their money problem with their parents. There are some guidelines for parents to avoid their son or daughter having money problem by pay or give their allowance on the same day every week. Consistency is important so that they can practice budgeting their dollars until next payday. The most important thing for parents is to make sure their son and daughter eats enough so that their son and daughter does not get sick due to money factor. Lastly, my advice for all teenagers, especially to those who have entered university, to be diligent in saving from now on so that you do not burden your parents in the future, because money is one of the most important thing when a person grows older. That's all from me. Thank you. Anas, you can continue.
Alright, thank you, Muhaimin. First of all, conflict is a common process in which people resolve differences, especially in the family. When people live together under the same roof, they are bound to be misunderstanding and quarrel personalities collide and everyone wants to be. This is one of the most common teen problems which parents may lead to ongoing teen parental conflicts. Okay, for me, the main problem is media and technology. So, before that, we also need to know that understanding teen and technology can seem quite exhilarating because sometimes it seems that teenagers' life revolve around their phone and technology, from the internet and social media to phones, apps, games, television, and other type of technology. Technology is increasingly become sorry technology is increasingly becoming an important part of our life. Many young people often refer to as digital native. As you know, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter can be great ways for teens to connect with each other. But if left unchecked, social media can be a problem for a number of reasons. For example, social media can expose your teen cyberbullying, embarrassing slurs, and more. The effect of that, they and while there are some benefit of social media, there are many risks as well. Mm, After that, social media has the potential to ruin friendship and change the way things did. In fact, it can affect their mental health. Teenagers are still more likely to be exposed to bad guys, toxic imagery, and sexual content online. No matter what step they take. Okay, while there are steps by taken to reduce the risk children face online, it is important for parents to get involved. For me, parents needs to help their teens to learn to navigate social media a healthy way. Talk about how to stay safe online. And most importantly, find out what your team is doing online. Okay. Parents also need to educate themselves about the latest app, website, and social media pages used by teens and take steps to keep things safe. Tools, if this data cannot be monitored properly by the parents, it will affect the family relationship. Lastly, for me, all parties need to be responsible, so we can prevent bad things from happening. Alright, that's all from me. Akil, can you continue?
Okay, thank you to Ines and thank you to Muhaimin. So next for me. So among other problems between teenagers and parents is the communication, lack of communication. So the communication is one of the most important medium of interaction. This is because all the information can be provided. Not only that, it can increase understanding between the two person. If in a family there is a lack communication, this will cause a misunderstanding between parents and teenagers. For the example, sometimes teenagers have some problems and parents do not understand and even scold and blame them for having badly and not following instruction from them. So this will make a toxic relationship between parents and teenagers and can also cause teenagers to face the risk of depression. Not only teenagers face depression, but teenagers' relationship with the parents are increasingly strained. In this because teenagers have their own egos and do not like to tell any problem to anyone, especially their parents. Therefore, parents should play more important role by being open-minded and not really blaming something. In addition, parents should also ask the situation of the teenagers if they are in a stable situation. For example, hey buddy, are you okay? You look different today. Anything happened in the school? This will help the teenagers to be more open to tell all the story to their parents. Also, them will be more comfortable to tell anything to their parents. Therefore, the teenagers' ego and narrow-minded of their parents have a make communication become a more the big problem faced in the relationship between parents and teenager. In conclusion, this problem must be solved. So parents must make the first step to solve this problem. We sincerely appreciate your attention today, and that brings us to the end. I would like to thank you for the time and attention today. Thank you so much for your interest and attention. That all from us. Thank you. Bye and assalamu alaikum. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.